Hello, hello. How is everybody? Is anyone here? I have to find this again. Of course, my YouTube is not going to notify y'all. I mean, there's no surprise there. Anybody in the building? Nope. I need to go to comments. Alright, nobody here still. And why is this not showing up at all? It's not even showing up at all on my phone. I mean, on my laptop. I don't even know why. And I made that mistake just now. Here we go. There we go. Is anybody here? Anyone? I know I posted on Instagram that I would be on here at about 3:30 Central, but turns out that's when he took the dogs out, so I decided, hey, 4 o'clock sounds good. Should have notified y'all, though, first. I don't see anybody here still. Huh. But that say one person's watching. Well, for that one person that's here, how are you? One person here, so let's see who it may be. Now nobody's here. Put that cap on the glue there. Well, if anybody comes around, I'm going to be doing Memdex card, I guess, at least to start off with. As you can tell by the title, it is a hot summer afternoon here in Mississippi. 98 degrees at last check. And one person's on again. I tell you what, we're going to start making this in just a moment. Let's see if anybody's going to come on in here. Or has YouTube messed up on me again? I'm sure y'all can hear dogs barking, whomever's in here. I'm just going to start up, I guess. Wonder if Mighty is still streaming. He might be, who knows? Alright, so I'm just going to start, I guess. By the way, this is so far my Build It, Make It Beautiful box challenge, hosted by Susan Tootsie Tucker. This is what it looks like so far. I will have a video up soon. Hey, Maya, I was just mentioning you. I thought you're still live streaming or something. Doing all right? Because I am doing all right myself. All right, so I tell you what, we're going to start out with something. I'm going to do this for another video, pre-recorded. Right now, we're just going to start decorating this some way, somehow. I'm looking for something to decorate it with. Travel papers. I think this is what I'm going to use. I know I need to make this into something for somebody, but I'm going to use some of it for myself. So, alright, just got done streaming. Cool. Dogs are at big time, y'all. Dogs are at big time. 4 people on. Yay. Now, just as a frame of reference, 20 is my record. You probably did not see that one, Mighty. That was like a couple, 3 weeks ago or so that I had some support from the RV and travel community when they came on that day. Another program had raided me, and I raided another program afterwards, but that was like at 8:30 in the morning or so. So we're going to try to break a record of 20 today. So I did post on Instagram for once. Yep, that was like a couple weeks ago, actually. Alright, so I'm going to try out these new blades again on this here machine. Okay, so what we're going to do here is start measuring. That was not supposed to come along with it. I'm going to make this probably about 4 inches. So for those of y'all who don't know, a Memdex card is basically a Rolodex card, made really nice, and measures 4 inches by 4 inches, 4-inch square. And lots of people, they may not put these tabs on here. Who knows, they may. But what I do is I double it up, because I am going to make it into like a little folder type thing where I put my tape on the sides. So what I'm going to do now is, this is going to be 3 by 4 inch. Hello, Elegant Crafts by Jay. How are you? Alright, so we're just going to start out like that. 3 inches by 4 inches. The other side looks tempting, but I tell you what, we're going to put 1 on each side. Use both sides here. Okay. I like how that's placed on this one so far. So how are you today, Jay? And very soon, hopefully within the next 24 hours, I will be announcing my Road to 500 subscribers giveaway. I know I'm saying that yet again. I never have done it yet, but I plan on it very soon. And the thing is, I'm just going to set aside a prize package of sorts. It will not be able to be sent till at least September 3rd if I'm going with the method in the idea I'm going with currently. Make a little priority mailbox. Small one, send it out. But regardless, well, hello. Heather, how are you? Oh, cool. That's right. That's what I've seen for Sherry's channel. Cool. Alright, so now I'm just going to burnish real quick. Yeah, this is my Cricut scraper. I use that to scrape off my Cricut mats, but I also use it for the wet adhesives for when I'm trying, to burnish with adhesives. This was what I would use without the wet adhesive, rain adhesive. This is just generic burnishing tool and bolt and folder. This is what I use for the wet stuff. So I'm sure, Jay, you remember Sherry has done projects using these type of things. Tell you what, I'm gonna do this. I really like this pattern on the back here. I'm definitely going to use it on the other side. And if you're wondering who I'm going to send this Mendex to, it's going to be Trina over at Trina's place. Oh, you use yours the same way? Cool. Heather, were you on Manny Madison's channel today? Because I don't think I saw you there. I see you there sometimes, but I don't think I saw you there today because I was on there for a while. Mainly lurking, sometimes chatting. But we had bingo on their channel last night. Alright, so this side, gonna do a little more decorating in a minute. First, I'm gonna go ahead, get my X-Acto knife. Got new blades in it. A new blade, I mean. Like so. Carefully, carefully. There we go. And I'm also going to punch the holes in again. And again afterwards on the other side. So I'll go this side. I know it's barely there, but it needs to be done regardless. Why is this back? Why is this not doing right? It's one too many layers of chipboard, one too many times. It's making this difficult to use. Oh, you're lurking crafting today too? Cool. Oh yeah, I've done a tutorial on this before. It's been a while since it was done, but I may do an updated version one of these days. You never know with me. Sometimes I may do some, sometimes I may not. Right now, I think I'm going to lean towards doing another version. Perhaps I may like a shaped version or something like that. So I'm cutting another one, 3 inches by 4 inches. This time I'm going to use this pattern. It may look kind of busy, but I will be covering it up too with stuff. And also, I was trying to do a no spend August, kind of. I had to make an emergency purchase the other day. I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday I did that. Had to buy myself a new die cut machine because my color bug was pretty much dead. It was not working anymore the way it should. It was very difficult to use, if not almost impossible, because the plates were so worn on it and so warped. And I knew I couldn't get any more because Cricut stopped making the Color machine and the accessories probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I should say. So I went ahead and got myself a little something. I'll show that to you all in a moment. Do like so. Do like so as well. See where we are. Yeah, that needs to go down a little ways. Indeed. I'm actually trying to get this to the right level. I think this is looking pretty well so far. I'm going to go ahead and punch these holes again here. It is way too difficult to do that. I'll be looking at the chat in just a moment. Let's see who all's here. 4 people here. Well, hey, Judy, how are you? Oh, Trina's gonna love. I tell you what, I can guarantee you she will. Well, I tell you, just do you, Brian. Thank you. I try my best to do just me. Try not to, do the way everything else goes by everybody else. I just try to do my own individual stuff, which is cool. Gonna trim this off just a little bit. There we go. I'm also gonna go ahead now and do like so. Get the corners or the corner. Do that a little more over here. I think that looks good so far. What are we gonna do next? Take that faucet. Well, this would have been nice to use. Wish I had thought of that. I'm looking through here for a little something else to use. I may actually use one of these. Some of this. I'm very proud of myself that once again today I'm not focusing entirely upon the chat, because this is what gets to me every single time. I focus on the chat too much and I lose track of everything. Oh, hey Denise, how are you? Sister D. Did you bring Sherry with you? We got 6 people in here. Cool. Thank you, Denise. I'm trying my best to do this. So how's the new studio going for you and Sherry? So I've heard that y'all got a new studio going on. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to start out maybe with a strip of this. Try maybe like, let's see here. Should probably do more like this though. Let's do like 1/2 inch strip. So we can do 3/4 of an inch or an inch actually. That might be better. So put this along the bottom where the holes are already. See, like so. Do this another inch here. Okay, cool. She's on the way to the studio. Alrighty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is trim these down again to 4 inches. And I'm sure you can hear the dogs barking out there. Dogs love their attention. They sure do. Alright, so what I'm going to do is probably just tape this. Or I may glue it down a little, who knows. See, Denise, I'm using the same method Sherry does, kind of. Well, hey, Derek, how are you? We got everybody coming in here today. Got 8 people in here. Cool. Well, I know, good time to come on now. 4 p.m. Central. So how are things going? You're in the state, Derek. All I know is hot over here. It is hot in North Mississippi today. I'm doing all right, Derek. I'm hanging in there. I actually had work outside a good little bit earlier today, which was not nice with the heat and everything, but I made it through. I survived. And that's good that I survived, I guess. Because if I didn't survive, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably just be sleeping or something. I don't know if I told Sherry about this one before, Denise. I try to use this Cricut scraper as my wet adhesive, burnisher, and use the regular bone folder as a dry scoring tool and also burnisher. I find things go a lot easier that way. Try and stay within frame. Got chat going on here on StreamYard and also on my laptop, so I can look at chat a little better. We are 2208 in this deal, and we are at 8 viewers right now. I tell you what, if I were close to watch hours for monetization, this would be the way to do that, but you know, not quite yet. Not quite 500 subscribers yet. Cool. Yeah, I see a little, like, maybe a few seconds long delay here. But yeah, it happens. Tell you what, I need to punch more holes. Barely got that one. Barely. Let's see here. Line this up perfectly, as much as possible perfectly, and there we go. I thought I had to get that piece off of there. I'll toss this real quick. Where's Alyssa? Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, so now we got strips done on both sides on the bottom part. What y'all think of this so far? Do you think it's balancing out more on this side? I was not worried about this side at all as far as the busyness goes. I was worried about this side here because it's just such a repetitive pattern, and I was kind of worried that it might, you know, just not look that great. But it's looking good so far, in my opinion. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to get a paper towel real quick. Get in those holes and wipe those out. And go ahead and start with this again. Dust. How'd that get there? Shows how long it's been since I cleaned this desk off well. Alright, so far so good. I actually need to do some cutting right now because I forgot about these little cut lines there. Not seeing my scissors, so we're just going to go with the X-Acto knife this time. I'm going to try just a little sliver off either side of this hole, on both sides, this side and that side. See how that goes. I can do a little better than that. I hope I didn't just get my head in that shot. Let's see who else. Sherry Farmer, how are you? Hey Sherry, how are you? Sherry and Sherry. There we go. Get that out of there, and well, do better than that, I'm sure. Sliver more off. I would have cut my finger there if that were a finger blade, Sherry. I know I would have. And y'all, if you don't know the Posh Paper Lady, that is Sherry, and you all really need to check out her channel because she has awesome tutorials every single day. In fact, Monday through Friday, she's on at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Pacific, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific, and she does her tutorials on Saturday and Sundays at 3 Eastern, 2 Central, 1 Mountain, 12 Pacific, depending on whose time zone you're in, which time zone you're in. It's okay, Sherry. You're good. So what we're going to do now is, I don't know, let's figure out what we're going to do next. I tell you what, I'm going to get off these notifications here. No problem, Sherry. I like to give shout outs. Also, Judy over at my scrapbook loft. Let's see. Just got a text message from my veterinarian friend Charlie. I better check this out. Expensive and may not control all of tutor signs. Steroids may risk. Do we use construction waste management? We're getting a dumpster. Yes, we're getting a dumpster for all our crap from construction and all that. More like what is it called? Renovations. Renovations are going well. So yeah, basically, looks like it's gonna be expensive for Tudor. Tudor's a very sweet horse, very mild mannered and everything. All of our horses are, both mine and both Charlie's, and looks like Tudor's not doing so well. She's been coughing a lot the past couple weeks, and I called Charlie over last week. He took a look at her. He said it may not look good, so unfortunately, that's the way that goes. And I think I'm going to text Mom real quick, respond to her request for, let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. I need to get a hold of Mom real quick. I'm sorry about all the shaking. And that just went off, didn't it? I'm sorry if it went off. What have I done? Yes. There we go. Are we still on? I wonder. And no! We're not on! Okay. Time to do a little shuffling here. Sorry, I'm trying to switch camera angle here. It's not going well. Okay, so I'm going to try this real quick and flip. This is not working. What have I done? I'm going to try this one more time real quick. Unplug. Okay, just a second. I'm doing a bunch of different stuff right now that I probably shouldn't be doing. Oh boy. Okay, sorry about that. It's gonna be like this the rest of the time, I guess. I do want to get this. Oh, by the way, there's a look at my big shot that I got the other day. Got a big shot, yay. And was doing all right. Okay, there we go. We're back. Yay. I hope so too, Sherry. I really hope so. Because Tudor's pretty good. She's a pretty good horse. All right, back on. Yay. Oh, I didn't. What happened to your horse, Judy? Say something. Let's see. I'm scrolling here. Ooh. Okay, here we go. We're back. Somehow I have. There we go. We're back. Mom's gonna be wondering now, why are you texting while doing your live stream? Well, you asked me a question, I answered it. All right, so right now I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this and this done for the strips tape for the what you call it, the Mendex to be closed up. So we're just gonna go ahead, get this real nice and close to the edge, but not over the edge. Same thing with this side. And now I'm going to go ahead and burnish real quick. And I am debating whether or not I'm going to do a live stream every day. I really shouldn't do a live stream every day because I have another channel that I subscribe to, Eve Harvey Art. She's on live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. A couple hours before I would come on, but she likes to do longer live streams, and that just happened. I tell you what, we're going to start this piece over again. Rip that off and start over again. But it's cool because we're just crafting on the fly. What's everybody saying here? Got 9 here. Cool. I gotta X out this notification. Hey, Jean, how are you? Well, I do thank y'all for coming along with me on this crafting journey this afternoon. Not quite done yet, but you know, just want to thank y'all for being here in advance of me leaving, whenever that may be, about 5 o'clock or so, I guess. And there go them dogs again. 3 Labradors out there. 3 of them. They just want to bark all day. There is no stopping them. Want to get this nice and even here. And by the way, the Sherry's videos, Posh Paper Lady, she actually does premieres every morning. It's not like it is pre-recorded, but you know, she chats with y'all, everybody. She starts chatting a half an hour before the stream starts. So if you want to go say hi to her and all that, go right ahead, because you know she'll be there. In fact, I got there before Sherry did this morning, I believe. Got there about 20 after 6. I was ready to go, eating breakfast and everything. Oh, massive lab. Cool. That must be a big puppy. Okay, so what I've done here is mess up on this part. So what I'm going to do is cover that somehow. Or just, should have just left well enough alone. There we go. That's good now. Make sure it's not going to come out. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is use a dry burnisher and get in there and just make sure everything's opening well, and it is. And next, sorry about the creaking chair as well. It gets on my nerves as well. You like big pups, you cannot lie. Oh my gosh, Gene. I cannot undo that from my head now, ever. It's hilarious. Yes, I'm going to start doing more premieres, and it'll probably be around this time of day for a while, because the thing is, I was going to start going at 3:30 today, and I had posted that on my Instagram as well. And, well, we took the dogs out at about 3:30, so that messed up all those plans. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get on here anyways, a little late. People probably wouldn't care about if I'm late or not. So that's what I did. And I think I'm going to take a page out of your book, Sherry, and have those premieres when they're starting. I'm just going to basically come on a little bit early, chat with everybody, if everybody wants that. But I want to do at least 1 or 2 premieres a week. I was thinking about doing some around this time every single day, but that's just not going to work, I don't think. Y'all might get bored of me. I know that wouldn't happen. All right, so next we are going to continue on. We are going to look for something else here. I think I'm going to cut out a couple of these tickets, put them over here, perhaps. So for those of you who are just joining in, I did have to break No Spend August, unfortunately, because my Cuddlebug, old die cut machine, finally gave up on me. And I had to buy a Big Shot. That's what I showed you a few minutes ago. And there's a lot of stuff on top of the Big Shot right now, as you can see. Try and get stuff ready for the really good renovations to start in here. There's me 1 ticket there. I am going to trim this a little more. I found the scissors that I need. Okay. Down to, and that needs to be trimmed yet more. Okay. So what we're going to do now is basically put this here. I know it's a little small, so I may back it up with a little something else. Perhaps more of this. So this is about 1/2, no, I want to say it's 2 inches wide, because this is 4 by 4 inches. But I had the, I scored, actually, first of all, I cut a 4-inch by 8-inch piece of really watercolor paper off. And then I went ahead, scored here at 1/2 inch, so I know where my marks need to be for the holes. And then I scored again at 1/2 inch here for the tabs. And this here I scored at 2 inches, so I could basically know where the tab ends. I tell you what, before we go any further, I'm just gonna make a quick and easy Memdex card for y'all. So let's say this is 4 inches here, because it's gonna be. in a moment. I want to show you all the method of my madness. So basically what I'm doing is 4" by 4". Now, I have done a video on this before. I think I mentioned that a couple times already in just this one video. And what I do is take out the bone folder, and I have here, this is my scored end. I find a thing here. Okay, so I scored 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch scored, flip it around, or you can just score it 3½, whichever. Score again. And then on this top part, see, this is part that opens, so you're going to need this part scored at 2 inches. Only go down that 1/2 inch line. And then, same thing over here, except you're doing 1/2 and 2½ inches, only going to that one score line. So here's your 1½, and here's your 2½. And I'll show y'all what I'm going to do next. I'll go ahead and cut over here. And this is exactly how I got to this one over here. I don't use any dies of any kind for the Memdex cards. And then go ahead and maybe do a little rounding with corners or with the X-Acto knife, whichever. And then let's make that little slit there as well. Go ahead and get the punch, hole punch, and make sure it's intersecting where you need it. See, I have that right there on that line, in this line as well. That's what you want. Although you could go a little more even though. And there you go. So one more thing I'm going to do before I stop with this one. Snip a little more. I'll look at the chat in just a moment. I've lost track of it. Snip. And once again, snip. And snip. And I should have done a little better with that. Well, basically, that's what you get. You get the tab, and you also get the both parts to do the fold and make into a little pocket. You got holes and little slits here. You're done. Don't even need a die or a punch, even a special punch. I mean. Let's see. When you're trying to make Memdex cards without a die, that's the best tutorial I've ever seen on Memdex cards. Thank you. Hey, Spark, how are you? Got 9 people here. Cool. So back to this one. I think I'm just going to do a little more trimming. Not trimming. Get a little more of this here. 1 inch or so. Actually, this one is going to need to be 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and get that lined up there. Close it. Slice. And that should do the trick. This is supposed to be about 1/2 inch here. And I'll just flip this over actually. Cut it 2 inches. And one more time at 2 inches. I'm going to put this onto the side here. And like I said, this is going to Trina over at Trina's place. I think she'll like this. I don't know if she's watching or not. If she is, she does not need to watch this because I want her to be surprised at the end. Hint, hint. If you're watching. Oh, cool, Spark. I forgot. Yesterday was your birthday. Okay, next. Burnish. Peel off. Glue. So it's going to start coming out like crazy. And place. And I got glue all over the place. Oh no. I just slid that all the way off pretty much. That's a good reason to use, if you're going to use like really any kind of adhesive, try to use double-sided tape. It can be really cheap double-sided tape like this, or red tape, red line tape, whatever it's called. And also put a little tacky glue or something on there as well, or art glue or glue or whatever you use. In that case, you have the freedom to move it around a little bit if you need to. I know I overdid that one. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead and look at the chat in just a second. What time is it? It is 10 till. Okay. I might say another 10 minutes or so at the most. So I know we got supper coming around sometime in the near future. Gotta make sure Mom calls Construction Waste Management because she want to know. Probably needs their number. Oh, the joys of renovation. Oh, the joys of renovation, y'all. Okay, so there's that. I got another good idea of somebody else I can send something like this to. So I had made some Happy Meal embellishments, or at least I attempted to a couple weeks back on a live stream. I didn't really get far, but I tried to at least. I'm going to make something for them too. Something similar. There you go. You got that. Who's on here? All right. Have a good one, Mighty. Have a good supper. Okay. Now what I want to do is find that ticket again. Or just cut one of these out. I'm getting some major fussy cutting now. In fact, I don't know if that's going to work, so I may just cut that luggage handle off and put it on as is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. It's not gonna look right. So I'm gonna go back with the ticket option here. How many people are here? 11 people. And y'all also, in addition to Sherry over at Posture Paper Play and Julie over at my Scrapbook Loft, please do check out One My R's channel. He does live streaming. I believe it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now at 3 Eastern, 3 p.m. Eastern. And he does a really good job with his drawings. He is currently demonstrating how to draw women in comic strips. No, not comic strips. I mean, like the action comics. He does the action comics all the time. And I believe he has his original character as well. His own original character. Or also known as OC. And there's another one I have not seen here in a while. Kujin Comic Art. You need to check his channel out as well. He's got an original character that's a dragon named Kujin the Dragon. He does an awesome job with that one. And he's actually lately been doing like very short video clips, like maybe like 10 seconds or so long, where he's animating the expressions for the dragon. Basically, I think the one that came out the other day is like sadness or something like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yes. I have some pretty cool people on YouTube that I watch all the time. Let's see here. Are Denise and Sherry still here? I ain't seen them chatting in a while. I was just wondering. Yeah, I'm going to need to get another one of these here. Maybe one of these. Oh, this one maybe. Cut it. Cut it. And I cut that a little too close. And cut it. And let's see, that's pretty nice lines. But as the title of this video states, yes, it is very, very hot out there. I already mentioned it earlier that it was like 98 degrees, feels like 110 or something like that. Before I came on, I checked on the weather on my phone. That's what it said. All right, Eric, have a good one. You gonna do live tonight or not? I think you do lives on Monday nights, don't you, Derek? So if you do, I may join in. Y'all, Derek over at 44 Mad Guy, he's an aquarium and aquatics enthusiast. He's got a pretty cool channel on his on YouTube. And what he does is he basically does live streaming late night, at least every Monday night, I believe. There are some other nights he does that, and he's got some pretty cool stuff going on there. He does a lot of chatting and talking about his fish and everything. Oh, I go check him out as well. Let's see, is there anybody else in here who creates videos? No, I've not tried one finger blade, Sherry. I need to. I need to one of these days. I'm going to have to wait till at least next month because I spent my money this month and for the past couple months before that on this beauty. It says it's Big Shot. I got it, y'all. I did. I surely did. I received that Saturday from Amazon. So I tell you what, it's almost time to get off of here. So I'm gonna finish this up. I also need to finish up my project from last Friday. Sherry, this was what I was talking about in the chat the other day. This is like kind of like one of your scrapboard type of things you do on your channel. Only it's like 6 of them. On one side, you got 6 on the other side. It's pretty cool. Oh, you're looking for the fall collab, Sarah? That's cool. It's going to be good. I tell you what, we're all going to bring our A game to that one. I know little creases here don't look too good, but yeah. I had seen this in a book recently. I showed the book the other day. I'm going to show it again. This is taken after your scrapboards, Sherry, and also this idea, which just uses cardstock. Okay, where should I DM you at? Facebook or Instagram? Because I think I got you on Instagram. So this is what I found in the book. Sherry does wonderful scrap boards, like maybe like 8 inches by 8 inches or so with chipboard. Thank you, Sherry. I found that it's just a machine only in the platform. There were no extras to go with it because, you know, I needed something at least. And I took that concept and Sherry's concept and turned it into this behemoth. I tell you what, I gotta get going. Gonna have to do something. So I tell you what, I'm gonna get off here real quick, and you're the Posh Paperlate on Instagram, of course. So I'll look for you in a few minutes because I know I'm following you already. So tell you what, I'm gonna get going. We had 10 people in here. All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Maybe I'll be live Wednesday, Friday. Who knows? I may do a premiere tomorrow. You never know with me. So y'all have a great one. See y'all later. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow morning on your premiere, Sherry.